To cut this flare skirt, we will need two things. We will need the waist circumference measurement, that's the waistline, and then the length of the skirt. So first, let's calculate for the length we are using for the skirt. So length of the skirt from the waistline down to wherever you want it to be, we're going to add 1 inch hemming allowance here and ½ inch up here, which is 1.5. So 20 inches plus 1.5. So the length we are going to be using for this skirt is going to be 20 inches plus 1.5 for hemming allowance and joining allowance at the waistline. So we're cutting out 21 inches for the length of the skirt. Next is the circumference of the skirt. To calculate for the circumference of the skirt, you need to know the formula of how to get a radius. So what we are going to pay attention is how to get the formula for all the 5 flare skirts. So let's assume this is 360 degree. This full circle is 360. If you divide it into 4, you have 90 degree circle flare, 180, 270, and then 360 degree flare skirt. And then by the time you want double circle flare, you're going to times this 360 degree circle flare times 2. That's what you times to get the 720 degree circle flare. So the two of these is what will make up for 720. So we are going to determine how to get the radius for each of them. So first of all, let's work on 90 degree circle flare. So you can call this 90 degree flare, or you can also call it quarter flare skirt. To determine the radius, you're going to get the circumference of the waistline, whatever that is. You're going to divide it by 6.28, and whatever you get, you're going to times that by 4. Or you can do this method too, any of them works. So you're going to do circumference of the skirt divided by 3.14, whatever that is, divide it by 2. Any of this formula works. For example, let's say I'm using the waist circumference to be the 36 inches. It can be 20 or anything. 36 inches, we're going to divide that by 6.28, and you will have 5.7. You will times this by 4. Whatever you have is the radius you're going to use for the flare. So this is for this first one. So let's do the second one. 36 divided by 3.14, and that will give you 11.6. Times this by 2, which will give you 22.92. So for the 90 degree flare, the length of skirt we're using is 21.5, and the radius for the skirt we're going to use will be 22.92. Approximate that to 23 inches. So we're going to cut this on the fabric. I'll show you how to cut this on the fabric. To cut this, if this is your fabric, you will have an edge that looks like this, and your fabric is still single like this. You're going to get the radius of 22 and then the length of the skirt. So you are either going to fold it into triangle like this, or you can decide to leave it the way it was and just cut the circumference and the length of the skirt. Any which way works. So but I'm going to leave it like this in a triangle form, that way it's easier for me to cut. So first I'm going to get the radius we got and then the length of the skirt. So I'm marking the 23 inches we got for the radius, the length of the radius. That's what I'm marking here. In your own case, it can be anything. You can use 20, you can use 40, you can use anything. Whatever the radius is, that's what you're going to mark here first of all. And after marking this place, you're going to take from here the length of the skirt. Remember, we got 21.5. So from here, you're going to mark 21.5. For easier access, you just take the measurement from beginning till the end of the skirt, and you're going to take this round. That way it's easier for you to get the length of the skirt. It's very easy. So I will go ahead and take this round to mark for both the length of the circumference and the length of the skirt. I hope you understand. Next, I'll go ahead and cut this out. You can use this as a pattern, or this can be on your fabric. If you notice, you will find that I didn't add any sewing allowance to the circumference. That is because we have already added lengthwise. So we have done 90-degree flare. Next, we are going to 180-degree peplum flare. So to calculate for the 180-degree peplum flare, we are going to use formula for it. Circumference divided by 6.28. Whatever you get, you're going to times that by 2. For example, we're using 36 inches as the waist circumference. So 36 inches divided by 6.28. Whatever you get, which is 5.73, times this by 2, and you will have 11.46. So our circumference is going to be, our radius is going to be 11.46. You can make this 0.5, and the length remains 21.5. So let's go to the fabric. Here I have my fabric like this. As you can see, is single. You're going to take the length of the radius that we just got now, and then you're going to take the length of the skirt, 21.5, and then you're going to fold it into 2 like this. Here is the fabric folded into 2. Again, I'm going to take the length of the radius and then the length of the skirt. So go ahead, measure the length of the skirt that we just got now, which is 11.5. Mark it here, and then you're going to measure from the radius length the length of the skirt, and you take it round. Remember, don't add any sewing allowance to the circumference so that the skirt will not be bigger than it is. Just leave it the way it is. By the time you're done cutting it, the allowance to use and join it is already inclusive. So this is it. And this is it after I was done cutting it on the main fabric. Next, we're going to go over to 270-degree peplum flare. So we've done 90-degree, 180. We are going over to 270. For us to do the 270, you're going to add whatever you have for 180 and divide 90 into 2. So let me bring another paper so that it will be easy. So here is my circle. I have 90-degree, 180-degree, 270, and 360-degree. So you're going to add the radius of 180 and half of 90. So the formula will be 3.14 plus 1.57. We're going to add these two together, which will give us 4.71. 4.71 will be the radius, the formula we are going to use for the 270 peplum. This is standard, so you're going to divide circumference of the skirt divided by 4.71. Whatever you get is going to be the radius we're using for the skirt. For example, we're using 36 inches divided by 4.71. Whatever I get, which is 7.6, this will be the radius I'm going to use for the skirt circumference. So 7.64 is the radius and the length is 21.5. So let's fold it. On your fabric, you're going to measure the length of the radius, which is 7.6, and then the length of the skirt, which is 21.5. You're going to fold these ones like this into 2, and then you're going to fold it again the way you see me do, into 3. So your fabric will be folded into 3 as you're seeing me do it. So I have 1, 2, 3. So as usual, measure the length of the radius, which is 7.6, and then take it round the circumference of the skirt. Then from the radius, you also measure the length of the skirt. So I'm going to measure the length of the skirt. With this, I will now know where I'm going to start from. So you take this up to the beginning like this and take this round. You cut it round. Remember, I told you we are not adding any other sewing allowance to this. By the time you add it, you will see an extra fabric that you use for joining. So as you can see, this is into 3 like this. You're going to go to your machine and join it here. There's an allowance included already. You can see that we have 3 sections here. So I'll go ahead and cut this out on the fabric. So this is how it's looking. Next, we're going to go over to 360 degree peplum. So we're working on this now. This is very simple. You're going to divide your circumference divided by 6.28. This is just it. So whatever you get is going to be the circumference you're using, the radius. For example, 36 divided by 6.28. You will get 5.73. So 5.73 is going to be the radius, and 21.5 will be the length of skirt. So let's go to the cutting table. So take the length of the radius and also the length of the skirt, and then fold it into 2 and fold again. This time it is into 4 as you saw me doing it. So you go ahead and take the circumference of the skirt, which is the radius, and from there take the length of the skirt. I'm sorry this went off camera. I'll go ahead and cut it out. Remember, this can be your pattern or this can be your fabric. So I'll also cut out the radius. Here we have it unfold on both sides. So you're going to cut open one side, which will be the side you're adding your zipper allowance. If you're adding it to a mermaid skirt, remember you don't need to cut this open. So this is it on fabric. You can see how full it's looking. This is really a full circle skirt. So next we're going to go over to 720 degrees circle flare. We are done with these ones. We're going over to 720. So 720 degree circle flare is going to be just simple. Circumference divided by 6.28. Whatever you get, divide that by 2. For example, 36 divided by 6.28. You will get 5.73. You're going to divide 5.73 by 2. You will get 2.8. So you're going to use 2.8 for the circumference of the skirt. So the circumference will be 2.8 and the length remains 21.5. So I'll go ahead and cut this out. To fold the fabric, you're going to start with the same thing. Take the measurement of the radius and then the length of the skirt. Fold it into 2 and just fold it again, exactly the same way you folded double circle flare. So this is it after folding it. As you can notice, all sides are still on fold. You see, they are on fold and this side is not on fold. So the side that is on fold is the side you're taking the radius. So I'm going to take first of all the radius, take it round, and then take the length of the skirt, just exactly the same thing we did. So I'll go ahead and cut this out. So the next thing we're going to do, this is it after cutting it, is still on fold. You go ahead and cut open one side. This is because we are making this to be 2. So you're going to cut 2 pieces of this and you're going to join it here, and one side will be for the zipper allowance if it's getting to zipper allowance. So I'll cut 2 on my fabric. After cutting it, this is how it's looking. Very, very full, right? Yes. If this video is helpful, don't forget to drop a comment in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.